As we continue following this breaking news at 5 o'clock, conservative political activist Charlie Kirk has died after being shot, and the shooter is still not in custody. We know Kirk was speaking at an outdoor event at Utah Valley University, where he was invited by a student group.
And video shows
violence. Great.
Yeah, video shows the moment the shot rang out. Eyewitnesses describe seeing blood pouring from his neck and people screaming, running for their lives.
Everyone immediately started screaming. The security guard next to Charlie grabbed him, pulled him down. They ran back. People started fleeing.
Kirk, a polarizing political figure, and his visit had been controversial. A petition had been circulating online asking for the university to stop him from speaking. But this was the first stop on a 14-city American comeback tour.
Please like, subscribe, share this channel. So, as everybody all should already know, Charlie Kirk was fatally shot today while speaking at Utah Valley University during Turning Point USA event. He was only 31 years old. And according to multiple reports, Kirk was answering a question about mass shootings when a single shot rang out from the rooftop approximately about, they said, 200 yards away, striking him in the neck. He was rushed to the hospital but later died from his injuries. Authorities have detained a person per Kash Patel. So what do we know about Charlie Kirk? He was born October 14, 1993 in Arlington Heights, Illinois. He was the founder of Turning Point USA, and he died today in Orem, Utah. This was not just no ordinary shooting. This was a political assassination on a man who opened the doors for everybody to have fair and honest dialogue. His beliefs, you could challenge him and he would challenge you. There are some out there that just can't handle that. And that's these liberals. They are so, they get so angry if you just don't agree with them. And if you don't agree with them, they're going to kill you. And I'm sorry to say, but liberals are the most dangerous people on the planet. And Malcolm X said so, and he was right. So this is a very dark time in America when you have somebody like Charlie Kirk who makes himself available to many campuses across this great nation to get shot because, and I feel, and we haven't heard from the suspect as yet. I do know that they officially said they have the killer in custody. Definitely haven't heard anything, but we'll keep you guys updated. But when you have somebody like Charlie Kirk who opens up his heart and his mind to everybody, and to get gunned down like this in front of everybody in broad daylight has to be the most shameful, the most pathetic thing ever. And people like Roland Martin, who did this disgusting pig, big fat waterhead pig, okay, who loved looking at men naked. From the video I saw that he was looking at men's butt. He said a lot of negative things about Charlie Kirk, called him a racist, just because Charlie Kirk gives them facts about what's going on with blacks in America. They're facts. And Roland Martin can't even dispute it. He could just go and start calling people names. What a disgusting fat pig. Oh, God. Anyway. Now today, we lose a great guy like Charlie Kirk, who's 31 years old. And he leaves behind a wife named Erica and their two kids. You know, this is terrible. He was a devout Christian. He loved speaking about his Christian faith. And, you know, you just can't make this thing up. it took me a moment. I had to sit down and really take in what was happening. Like, it's just amazing what's going on. So I had to get some notes because I needed to know what was really going on, because I said this can't be a left versus right thing. But it seemed like it is. It seems like if you do not agree with liberal ideology, or, you know, if you got somebody like a Roland Martin who always say something is racist, and he says it's racist, we're supposed to say, yes, Roland Martin, you're a racist. And if you disagree, somebody's coming after you. So I took the little snapshot here. So a 2023 Pew study found that 42% of liberal respondents believed violence was sometimes justified to stop hate speech. So they considered Charlie Kirk's speeches and debates with college students hate. I want you to really sit back, just because he doesn't support gay marriage or so forth. It's his belief. It has nothing to do with hate. I really would like people to go back, listen to some of the debates that Charlie Kirk has had with others. Listen to his speech. Nothing hateful about it. But liberals have to call it that because that's all they have. They have nothing else. They can't debate the man. All they do is say, oh, you have no college education. And the ones that do have college education gets pummeled by this man, Charlie Kirk. Even a university professor was embarrassed because Charlie Kirk educated this person. And so it is really sad to see what is going on with liberals today. They said campus protests against conservative speakers have tripled since 2016. So since 2016, when Donald Trump became president, these lunatics out there, because that's what they are lunatics, feel that violence justifies everything. They feel like violence by using violence, you could then end whatever they consider as hate, and then they can spread their message and their ideology, and everybody's supposed to accept it because they're right and everybody else is wrong. They're a bunch of lunatics. That's what they are. FBI reports rise in politically motivated assaults, with left-wing incidents outpacing right-wing ones in urban centers. I believe that. And like I said, this shouldn't be a left-right thing, but I truly feel like it has become a political divide, and liberals are really showing their true colors. And I was watching the news to see what was being said, and Fox News, you could tell they were very, very disturbed by the tragedy. And a lot of them people cried. I watched Megyn Kelly, and everybody knows, if you know me, you know that I wasn't a big fan of Megyn Kelly because I felt like during Trump's 2016 run for the president, she was auditioning to be on liberal news like MSNBC and so forth, or NBC and so forth. And then, so when she did go over there, they embarrassed her. They made her look like a fool, and took a thing that was harmless and made her out to be a racist. And now she's back. And so, I was always still skeptical, even though now her new show that she has, the Megyn Kelly show, is actually really good. It's really good. However, I was still skeptical, but I saw her today on her show, and she was in tears, like just like she lost it. It was a really sad moment.
His wife Erica and their two children must be in some agonizing pain right now. I can only imagine. This is from oh good God. Yeah, He's dead. It's official. It's from the COO of Turning Point, who just tweeted out, "Dear Turning Point USA family, it's with a heavy heart that we, the Turning Point USA leadership team, write to notify you that earlier this afternoon, Charlie went to his eternal reward with Jesus Christ in heaven. We're still gathering more information and will come to you soon with updates. However, in the meantime, Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action will be closed for business until Monday the 15th, likely longer. If you're in the field or traveling, please cancel everything and return home immediately. All internal, external meetings, etc. are canceled. Please pray. Sincerely, Justin." And then they offer grieving services, counseling services for their team. I am so sorry to be bringing you this news. I am so sorry. I'm sorry for what it means for our country, for Charlie, poor dear Charlie and his family. Sorry for what it's going to mean for the debates that we have yet to have, that he would have won. He would have put everyone to shame on, as he had been. And I'm angry, really fucking angry about how this happened, why this happened, and why we don't have a person in custody.
Yeah, that was really sad. And you can tell that it hit home with Megyn Kelly. Like she was really hurt by what happened. And you don't have to know him personally. I never met the man. I don't know him personally. I just see him on YouTube and on TV and so forth. But I can tell you this, that when I heard about what happened, it broke my heart. I literally stopped in my tracks. I had to take a moment because I couldn't believe that on a campus where people always talk about no guns and all this other stuff, that they would take him out with a rifle, killing him in front of everybody. Like if you would have saw this video was horrific. I was devastated when I saw this video, and the way it showed, like like it hit his neck, and then the blood just gushed out. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen, and words can't even express the feeling I have, and how angry I am for these liberals and these so-called progressive who cares about life and so forth. They're just straight evil. And the media is complicit also.
Up what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
After one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control. The carjacking situation, he used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something.
And I think we should be very careful about motivation for this, because there was so much notoriety, there was publicity around this, probably locally. They were advertising, trying to draw a crowd. So we don't know if it was Charlie Kirk, sort of an anti-conservative, who took this shot. We just know that it was somebody who potentially wanted notoriety because it was in that community a high-profile event.
And that's an important point. But given that notoriety and given the publicity surrounding this tour and his visit, does it surprise you that there wasn't more stringent security, that it was in this open-air area with thousands of students around him.
Well, of course, hindsight is 2020. It is surprising, given who he is, given the fact that he does draw these crowds. If you look at his social media, some of our viewers might not really realize what a huge following that he does have. However, oftentimes at these universities, there's sort of a comfort level where you think, okay, I'm in a friendly crowd. I've been invited here. People might get a little bit relaxed about that. He does have a personal security team that was with him, but that level of security is generally within a small periphery. And you had an open air area, incredibly difficult to secure. You had the victim there on lower down. The terrain then went uphill, much easier to take a shot from a position like that. It's essentially creating an elevation which would be easier for a sniper type shot to be taken from. So extremely vulnerable position there. I think they're going to rethink any kind of event like that, particularly with such a big crowd. I mean, you saw hundreds and hundreds of people there out in that open air area. So really anybody can come in. I want to hit one point.
Sure.
In the state of you can open carry, but you cannot open carry on a campus. But we don't know if the shot came from just outside the periphery. There are a lot of unknowns right now, but we wanted to hit that point.
And it wasn't just the media. Check this out.
There are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people.
Charlie Kirk just got shot. Oh, well, breaking fucking news, folks. Seems somebody just took a shot at one of the Fanta-Fastest favorite 5-mile wide mouthpieces, Charles Chucklefuck Kirk.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
And goodness knows the wicked's lives are lonely.
So you see, these people are sick, mentally ill. It's just, you're taking comfort in knowing that a man has been murdered. And they're rejoicing like if they found a cure for the plague or something. I mean, and these are people that don't want to work. Most of them communists, Marxists, they just want to live a free life. And when Charlie Kirk talks about working hard and things like that, these people get angry. And I'm telling you, and I really need people to listen. Malcolm X said it himself, liberals are the most dangerous set of people on the planet. On the planet. If you do not agree with them, they will kill you. I'm not even making this up now. If you do not agree with them, if one says, I'm trans, I'm a trans woman, and I want to go into the women's bathroom, and you say, well, if you want to be if you feel like you're a woman, that's okay, but I don't think you should go into a women's bathroom. They will kill you. They will kill you. No, not even have a debate. Have you ever seen some of them? How angry they get when you don't agree with them?
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up because this isn't the end. This isn't the end. It can't be the end. No. It can't be the end. No. I'm not gonna give up until I say so because this isn't the end. No, you guys know this can't be the end.
I was hopeful, and that's what makes it worse. I was hopeful not just for myself, but for everybody here. I was hopeful. I had high hopes for my dreams. I wanted my dreams to become true. True, they weren't. I wanted to be hopeful because I wanted to believe in something better and something greater for myself. And look how it's paid off. It hasn't. It has left me with more debt than I could ever imagine. So, how happen.
Does anyone else have a wedding planned for next year? And now, after your next paycheck, you're going to the courthouse because you don't know if you're going to be able to get married to her next year. I don't just want to love her, I want legality of our union. I want her to be able to have things if something happens to me. I want us to be okay. I just want us to be okay.
Honestly and wholeheartedly say that I have never in my life wanted to make a video less than this one right now. Donald Trump has officially won Pennsylvania, which means that somehow he has once again officially won the presidency. I see the hate that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold. Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed schmeshmal. They have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans. I genuinely do believe that we are about to witness the downfall of an entire country. And I'm in Minnesota. I'll probably be fine for a while. I can drive up to my friends in Canada. I can figure something out, but there are so many people here who cannot, who don't have plans or the option of a plan. And they won't be okay. And I'm so worried for so many people. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I tried so hard, and I feel like I failed. I feel like we all failed. I don't know what I could have done better. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this. Don't let my breakdown panic you. We always figure this out, and we're going to. We just have to stick together and stand strong. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I think you guys have ever actually seen me cry. And I feel this might be the first time I'm not going to cut it and try and refilm. Because this is really what's happening now.
Hey! Leave me alone! I'm getting stalked by people from Portland. They're trying to kick me out of Portland because I'm too white, I'm too cis, and I'm too male. Leave me alone! They gave me a face mask! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
I'm sorry, but that one was really funny. I can't stop laughing.
Not going like this to you. Come on, settle down.
Get the fuck off my mic. Tell the world why you don't want no king, sir.
So many reasons. We've got to protect due process program to get agricultural workers into this country appropriately.
Shortage of workers.
There's a shortage.
Have you lost any money in your Social Security?
Not yet.
Why not yet? What's that mean?
We don't know what their plans are. My guess
well,
is
Trump
that
has said he's not going to touch
my
it.
guess is that I'll be okay. But
Man is cutting and pasting what you're saying, and he's editing it. So please.
We're actually having a good conversation.
Yes, we don't engage with him. I just want to warn
well, we're
Thank
having
you for the advice.
We're having a good conversation. Yeah.
You can talk to somebody else. I've said enough.
Okay, sounds good. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Good, you?
Good.
I'm trying to look you up so we know who you guys are.
Well, sure, go ahead.
Real politics. I'm not going like this to you. Come on, settle down.
Get the fuck off my mic.
You know, I don't cuss in my videos, but I'm about it. They killed Charlie Kirk. And that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I didn't know the person, this and that. But it just, I made a video about Democrats and Republicans and so much hate in between them, and it's not needed. But when was the last time somebody attempted killing Gavin Newsom or Joe Biden or Obama or Kamala Harris or any of the other crooked, crappy people out there? It doesn't happen. This just solidified. Like I just hit that turning point. I just hit it. That Democrats are bitches and just horrible people. There's already videos of people being happy about this. So if someone says something you don't like and you kill them, like, is life not precious to y'all? Life is precious. I can't wrap my head around it. If someone tried to kill Joe Biden, if Joe Biden died, or Kamala, or any of them, I'd be like, man, that sucks. He had a family. He had children. He had a wife. He had a family. He doesn't need to die. That sucks. But Democrats and liberals are jumping on this. They're jumping on it like, yay, like you're celebrating the death of a man that followed God and had a family. Do you know how horrible of a fucking person you have to be to... Charlie Kirk was nothing to me, but it's just the fact that everybody was so happy when Trump tried to get assassinated. And now everybody's so happy about this. Y'all are bad people. Screw the cussing and the name calling. Y'all are bad people. Just bad people. You're the kind of people that I don't want my children to grow up to be like. I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm ashamed. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
So yeah, this is some really dark times in America. There were incidents where liberals really got out of control. For instance, a man in far left rhetoric opened fire on social justice protesters in Portland, killing one and injuring 4 others. The shooter had expressed radicalized views online and targeted demonstrators during a racial justice rally at UC Berkeley riot. When conservative speaker Milo Yiannopoulos was scheduled to speak, protests escalated into riots. Masked Antifa members threw Molotov cocktails, smashed windows, and assaulted attendees, forcing the event's cancellation. And there has also been assault on Trump supporters. Multiple incidents have occurred where individuals wearing MAGA hats or expressing conservative views were physically attacked in public spaces. And you'll see that a lot. Like I said, liberals are the most dangerous set of people on the planet. And yet, when they're in charge, nothing gets accomplished. In fact, we pay more taxes, and life isn't great, but yet they're for the working class, even though all the billionaires and so forth live around them. Give me a break. So, I don't know, but like I said, this is a sad day in America. We lost a really great patriot. And my heart, and I hope America's heart, go out to his wife Erica and their 2 beautiful children. And I'm praying for the best. And let's just keep praying for all conservatives, because it's getting dangerous out there for us. Well, my name is Mark, and hope to see you guys soon. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share this channel. You guys have a great day. Peace. Oh, just a quick update. The second person that they detained and questioned, they released. So the shooter is still at large. So this person who killed Charlie Kirk has not been captured. And I don't know. I hope they catch him soon. We really need answers as to why this person did what they did. Male, female, we need to know.